Alright, so I know this Monday Night Raw is usually, this review, I should say, is usually later than usual that I upload it. But, a little hectic tonight. A lot of crazy things happened, but I did get most of Raw tonight. And WWE always does it, don't they? They always seem to somehow make the Raws after Monday Night, the Raws after WrestleMania seem like more enjoyable, if not more entertaining than WrestleMania in general. Now I know some people may got the wrong reaction, thinking that I thought WrestleMania was total crap. It was total garbage last night. I said it, I believe, a couple of times. I did not mean it to say it like that. I actually thought overall, WrestleMania was decent. I thought it was an okay show. It wasn't bad. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was phenomenal. It wasn't one of those WrestleManias that you go, oh man, one of the greatest WrestleManias in history, WrestleMania 30. But then again, I never said it was horrible. So if anyone who got that, impression, I do apologize. I hope you didn't get that impression. Not many of you did. I know one person's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. This was such a bad WrestleMania. What are you talking about? You said it was a bad WrestleMania. I never said it was a bad WrestleMania. I said it was a decent WrestleMania. Decent is like a C, okay? Like we've all been in school. Alright, a C is decent, okay? Not a B, it's not an A, it's a C. Okay? Good. So mainly want to talk about though about that WrestleMania was obviously last night. Tonight was Raw. And Raw kind of opened my eyes for hope. Because, let's face it, WrestleMania, you had a lot of part timers. Kane, New Age Outlaws, got himself Undertaker, all go through the Lesnar, Batista. You have all these, a lot of WrestleMania last night obviously was headlined by a lot of part timers. So I'm thinking, okay, you got all this great talent, WWE, great young talent, and you're just not doing squat with it. And some of the new talent getting called up or made their debut tonight was good. Some of it, not so much. I'll get to that a little later. Actually, screw that. We'll get to it now. So apparently, Bo Dallas is making his debut. I should say re-debut. Oh my god. This guy's so bad, I find him entertaining. That's how bad he is. Like, his and I get it, he's supposed to be annoying with the whole, hi everyone, you need to be a believer. Like, it's so freaking bad. It's hilarious. It's just so bad, man. Like, oh my god. I literally have tears right now because it's so bad. It's not finding that much funny. But anyways, so apparently, Bo Dallas is getting called up. You have Adam Rose, aka freaking Lex Luger, not Lex Luger. Lex Luger, aka Adam Rose, aka freaking Russell Brand from Get Him to the Greek. That's what basically his character is based off of. Which is his character is kind of funny. It's one of those characters that it's kind of like Brodus Clay in some way. In the first few weeks, it's gonna be entertaining, like they're gonna find it entertaining. But within like the next few months, it might get old, and it's like, ugh. Not so much the freaking gimmick, but just with the entrance, you get the point. So yeah, and then you have Wade Barrett. This was what, the first time all year Wade Barrett had a match. Like, see, when was the last time Bad News Barrett had a freaking match? I've got some bad news. Who did he face? Rey Mysterio or Zack Ryder? I think he faced Rey Mysterio because I think Zack Ryder chomped out to Russo. But it's like, I've got some bad news, Ray. You're gonna get jobbed. You might as well just said that. But so then you had that, and then of course you had Alexander Russo, who finally, had his guessing pick personally technically first match on the main roster, unless you count the Royal Rumble. And with Russo, it's like, to me, I know I'm gonna sound like a Mark saying this, particularly internet Mark, but I don't find Alexander Russo all that entertaining. He seems like one of those guys that is just like, okay, he seems like a monster and a heel now. Within like, I don't know, September, him and Santino are gonna form a tag team and become tag team champions. You know what I mean? It's like he's gonna be a comedy monster, big man gimmick. And really, the only thing that's entertaining about him is Lana. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for Lana, I would give two shits about this card. But Lana, that fake accent, and so yeah, and then you had, of course, the debut of Paige tonight in the main roster, and I kind of saw this coming because I'm thinking, okay, WWE, you basically so-called, I guess you could say, buried the Divas division last night by having one Diva who was the champion beat like 13 other bitches in a span of 5 minutes. What the hell? Thank God. The skinny, overrated, little, miniature, 12-year-old girl lost her championship tonight. Thank freaking Lord. And she lost it to someone who actually looks like a woman, is actually lived up to the hype. Sure, on the mic skills, yeah, that can improve. I'm not going to say she's the greatest, but nonetheless, when was the last time a diva was that great on the mic? Like Maurice? But, point is, finally, it's over. The reign of terror of AJ Lee is freaking over. So anyways, have fun getting married to Punk, AJ. So anyways, the rest of the show was decent. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too shabby. God trying to become world champion. God. So I tried to kill your dreams, and I failed last night, so you're gonna come in here and make sure you try to lose that world title. You better get my ass kicked by the Shield, So now, I don't know what WWE is going to be doing now. Now they're trying to, I know, of course you got God, you got Warrior. It's like, are they going to do like this huge 6-man tag match at freaking Extreme Rules? What I was thinking was, okay, maybe you have Batista promote his movie, whatever. The Shield, I don't know what you do with the Shield, but then you have Daniel Bryan versus Randy who are in an Extreme Rules match for the World Championship. Because what, Extreme Rules, 4 weeks? So, okay, they've had good matches, especially no disqualification matches. Ta-da! You got a good main event right there. But now, of course, God's like, I want to be in it, I'm not done with you, Stephanie, the Queen of Queens, still looking like a MILF, Huh? Okay. Sorry, losing track here. But nonetheless, Raw tonight was good because it opened the eyes of the future. The future looked somewhat bright. Yes, you still got Lesnar. Yes, you still got Batista. Yes, you still got bow down to him. You still got them. So you still got obviously some part timers in there. But with that being said, you still obviously you don't want to pull them like an Alberto freaking Del. Okay, with these young talents, let's just say Wade Barrett. Even though Wade Barrett's been in WWE for several years, you don't want to pull him kind of like an Alberto Del Rio when he just gets a push literally out of freaking nowhere. Like, oh, Wade Barrett's so used to on the podium said, I've got some bad news. To all of a sudden, Daniel Bryan, I got some bad news. I'm not going to be the world champion, like, out of freaking nowhere. Obviously, people are going to be like, what, how the hell did that happen? So, obviously you want to rebuild these stars, so, again, it makes sense. And, of course, you had, Luke Cesaro, the guy who just won the freaking, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal last night, who presented him the trophy, Hulk Hogan, brother. So, just getting the promotion right there from Hulk Hogan, and obviously winning a big match like that last night, boost his freaking, chance to push. So, and I like Cesaro. On the mic, he's kind of, especially with his freaking accent, you don't understand what the frick he's saying. But in the ring, it makes up for it. So I'm all board with it. So if WWE is looking like they're going the right direction and kind of pulling the TNA way, you got to know the TNA way, God would have left by now. Freaking Batista would have said, go screw yourself. And then freaking, I don't know, Kane would have been like, oh, I want to do another See No Evil movie. I have no idea. But with that being said, if WWE is trying to bring to this whole entire, bringing up new stars type of deal and making something with them. So that in 5 years, we're still not bitching and complaining and still wondering, WWE, you really want us to freaking shoot yourself because you're like the ex-girlfriend that just doesn't want to leave, huh? You're kind of like that ex-girlfriend that were like, no, we just want to go, but you just want to come back for more and more. It's Monday night, guys. Bear with me. Talk to me on Friday or something on Twitter and be like, hey, you're happy now? And I'll say, I'm good. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out. Later.